afternoon tea and high tea. These two iconic British traditions often cause confusion, with many using the terms interchangeably. Both involve tea and delectable treats, but their origins and customs reveal distinct differences. Understanding these differences unveils a fascinating glimpse into British social history and culinary traditions.
High tea, contrary to its elegant-sounding name, originated as a practical meal for the working class in 19th century Britain. Factory workers, miners and labourers needed a substantial meal after a long day's work. High tea, served later in the day around 5 or 6 p.m., provided this much-needed sustenance. It was a hearty, filling meal, quite different from the dainty sandwiches and cakes associated with afternoon tea.
The table at high tea was laden with simple, filling fare, a true feast for both the eyes and the stomach. Imagine a spread of savoury pies, such as steak and ale pie or pork pie, their golden crusts promising warmth and satisfaction with every bite. Cold meats like roast beef or ham provided protein, while cheeses added richness and a delightful contrast in texture and flavour. Bread, of course, was a staple, often served with butter or dripping, offering a comforting and familiar taste. And what better accompaniment to these savoury delights than a steaming mug of strong black tea, its robust flavour cutting through the richness of the meal, providing a perfect balance and a moment of pure satisfaction.
Section 4. Afternoon tea. Elegance and refinement. Afternoon tea, in stark contrast to high tea, emerged as a leisurely pastime for the upper classes. It was a time to relax and enjoy the finer things in life, away from the hustle and bustle of daily responsibilities. Anna, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, is credited with popularising this elegant ritual in the 1840s. Her influence was profound, and her name became synonymous with this refined tradition. The Duchess found herself feeling peckish in the late afternoon, a time when dinner was still hours away. This gap between meals led her to seek a solution that was both practical and enjoyable. She began taking tea and light snacks in her private chambers, and this practice soon evolved into a fashionable social event. Friends and acquaintances were invited to join her, turning a simple snack into a grand affair. Afternoon tea was all about delicate finger sandwiches, dainty pastries, and scones with clotted cream and jam. These treats were carefully prepared to please the palate and the eye. The tea itself was typically a lighter variety, such as Darjeeling or Earl Grey, served in fine china cups. The choice of tea was as important as the food, adding to the overall experience. It was an occasion for ladies and gentlemen to socialise, discuss the latest news, and indulge in a spot of refined gluttony. The conversations were as rich and varied as the delicacies on offer, making afternoon tea a cherished tradition.
Section 5. High tea today, a modern classic. High tea may have originated as a necessity for the working class, but today it's enjoyed by people from all walks of life. This tradition has evolved significantly over the years, transforming from a simple meal to a sophisticated social event. Hotels and tea rooms offer high tea experiences, often with a modern twist on traditional dishes. These establishments have reimagined high tea, blending contemporary culinary trends with time-honoured recipes. You might find mini Yorkshire puddings filled with roast beef and gravy, a delightful nod to British culinary heritage, or smoked salmon blinis alongside the classic pies and cheeses. These modern variations add a touch of elegance and variety to the traditional high tea spread. The essence of high tea, however, remains the same: a hearty, satisfying meal that combines savoury and sweet treats with the comforting warmth of tea. It's a timeless tradition that continues to bring people together, offering a moment of relaxation and indulgence in our busy lives.
Section 6. Conclusion: the enduring appeal of high tea. High tea, with its humble beginnings and evolution into a modern classic, continues to hold a special place in British culinary tradition. It's a celebration of good food, good company, and the simple pleasure of sharing a pot of tea. Whether you're enjoying a traditional high tea with savoury pies and strong black tea, or indulging in a modern interpretation with gourmet twists, one thing remains constant. High tea is an experience to be savoured.